All right, we are live on YouTube, and tonight I am going to be discussing what's going on, a public address on my YouTube future. So stick around and find out exactly what I'm talking about. Late Night with Coach Eli starts right now. Live from Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Late Night with Coach Eli edition. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after you bang that bell, when that pop-up box pops up, make sure you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You will not miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. And also make sure on your smartphone, your tablet, your iPhone, your Android, or anywhere that you have the YouTube app installed on, you must also make sure that the YouTube app is set to receive notifications at a device level. You do all of that, you're set to go. You're set to go. Set to go. Let me just tuck in the shirt. Tuck in the shirt. It's all good in the hood, right? All good. Kelvin Clymer's in the house. Good morning, brother. Good morning to you. How are you today, man? How's it going? All right. Oh, man. Oh, man. Where do I get started? Well, folks, first of all, let me just make sure that everything is running smoothly here. We've got a good 1080p stream status. I've been away for a few days. I will be explaining that here momentarily. But it's been a few days since I've done this, so I want to make sure everything's going through. Kelvin Clymer, can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? And my shirt, I apologize, folks. This shirt's been washed recently, but I didn't get a chance to iron it. It's a little bit wrinkled, so pardon the unprofessionalism. I'm trying to stretch it out, but you got to do what you got to do. Anyway, just deal with it. What the hell, right? It's all good. All right, so Kelvin Clymer said, got a cold. Don't think I caught the virus, though. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a cold as well, Kelvin Clymer, and I do not have the coronavirus. So there are other common colds going around besides the coronavirus. And just because you may be sick doesn't mean you have the coronavirus. So anyway, and Kelvin Clymer says, I can hear you and see you clearly. Wonderful, bro. Wonderful. It's great to be back. So anyway, let me just get right to it, folks, because I'm only going to be on for 1 hour. I'm not going to be taking a break and coming back. I'm going to keep this show as brief as possible because I can't stand the fact that this shirt's a bit wrinkled. That is so unprofessional. Give me a second here. Let me try to fix that. It drives me crazy. I'll never, ever do that again. But anyway, it still drives me crazy. All the comments will be tomorrow. Eli was wearing a wrinkled shirt. At least I was honest about it. At least I'm honest about it. Oh, well, it is what it is. That's the way she goes, right? That's the way she goes, right? Anyway, so folks, I've been out of commission for a few days, and a lot of people are wondering what's been going on. And I want to first of all mention that all the rumors going around that I got a community guideline strike or a copyright strike or got demonetized were all false. My channel is completely clean. As you can see, if you're here in the chat, the $ is there. Super chat's enabled. It's working. If you've been watching my videos, you're getting ads. So, I mean, there's really nothing to question there. And quite frankly, the amount of questioning I've been getting just because I decided to, hide my channel for a day is preposterous. It's ridiculous. It just makes me wonder why people are so invested in knowing that, especially people that don't really care about me. it was quite ironic that the majority of people that contacted me wondering what happened in my channel were people that have been exiled from this channel in the past and have been hoping that I got a strike or got shut down or something. Kelvin Clymer says, yeah, what happened when your channel had no content? I'm going to explain that here in a second, dude, because there's a reason why I did that. It's a very, very good reason. But yeah, so my channel is completely clean. Obviously, no strikes. Look, I don't violate any guidelines. 98.5% of my videos are fully monetized, suitable for all advertisers. There are a few that are, that have the yellow icon, but that happens to everyone. It doesn't matter how clean you are. Sometimes you discuss certain topics, even in a professional manner, and those are topics that, advertisers just don't want to sponsor. So that's just the way it goes. And it doesn't mean that when you get the yellow icon, it doesn't mean that you're fully demonetized. It just means that, your content is receiving limited or no ads, or another way that YouTube says it is not suitable for most advertisers. That doesn't mean all advertisers, not suitable for most. So, and by the way, YouTube has been working on getting more and more advertisers that are okay with, advertising on this type of content, on yellow icon content. So, there's really not much to worry about. So Kelvin Clymer said, oh, you hid your channel. Yes, I did, Kelvin Clymer. And I'm going to get to that next here. And I'm going to explain to you why I did it, because I did it more so to protect the people that have made comments on my channel or had commented in my live streams. So let me get to that here and just share my thoughts. Because, folks, there are a lot of serious things going on behind the scenes and even in front of the scenes throughout many of the communities I'm involved with. And many of these communities I don't want to be involved with. These people have been, coming at me for quite some time right now. And they've been doing a bunch of shady things and yada, yada, yada. Most of you that have been a part of my channel know what's been going on. If you're new here, try to follow along as best as possible. But if you're also new, you're going to want to hear this message because you're going to want to protect yourself from the information I'm about to share with you here. So let's just get right to it. Okay. And a lot of people have been scrutinizing me for talking about this one particular person over and over and over and over and over again. And I really don't want to talk about this person, but I have to, because I need to raise awareness to my audience and anyone that's, that sees this through a search. And I'll share more about how I'm going to do that. I'm going to continue doing streams like these for the next few days until everyone is aware regarding what I'm going to be discussing here tonight, because this is absolutely very important and very crucial for all of you to know. And this involves JD Gunnar. I mean, for the people that have been following me for a while, what's new, right? Everything involves JD Gunnar. JD Gunnar this, JD Gunnar that, JD Gunnar all the time. Look, I don't want to make it about JD Gunnar all the time. But the way that JD Gunnar has been doing his things, the way that JD Gunnar has been running his channels and making money and building audiences is unlike anything I've ever seen anywhere, whether it's on YouTube or off of YouTube. I've never seen anyone build audiences in such unorthodox ways as JD Gunnar has. I'm not going to get into that. All I'm going to say is that, he does some pretty manipulative and crazy things to pin and pit people against each other and then, create content off of that. So, for example, if 5 or 10 people that used to be on my channel, were infiltrated by JD Gunnar approaching them and pinning these people and pinning them against me, and then it gets me to react, then JD will invite these people to his channel, and then we'll basically create content talking smack about me, saying that I treated these people poorly, when in essence, JD Gunnar was the one that manipulated these people to pin and pit them against me. And then he creates endless content, endless drama content off of this, that not only those new people are curious about, but the people that had been following for a while are curious about as well. So with that being said, I saw some things happen this past week. And by the way, today's Friday the 13th, folks. And typically Friday the 13th is a superstitious day of bad luck. Friday the 13th has always been one of the luckiest days for me every time it comes around. So I'm telling you, this is going to definitely bring good luck to myself and to the people out here that follow me and support me. Just trust me on that. So over this past week, I started seeing some crazy things, not only happening on JD Gunnar's #GunSquad channel, but other channels regarding people that he is in cahoots with, or currently associated with, or working with, collaborating with, however you want to say it, right? Okay. The channels that JD Gunnar is associated with and affiliated with very closely are Suzy Q 7979 and Suzy Q 7979 2.0, because the two got actually struck down by me because she violated my copyright, but we don't need to get into that again. And also the Jamie Lichen Theory channel, even though the Lichen Theory channel really isn't too fond of JD Gunnar. I think that he's being civil with JB. I don't think Jamie really is too fond of JB, but he's just not, he's basically minimizing, saying anything about JB. He's already done that, and he's kind of moved forward from it. But what's been going on these channels, primarily on JD Gunnar's channels, is that a lot of innocent people have been getting doxxed, and they've also been threatened to be swatted. I've been watching these interviews that JD Gunnar has been doing, because JD Gunnar has created this series after I interviewed the Devil's Queen on my channel, and then I put a victim of JD Gunnar. I put live interview with the Devil's Queen, a victim of JD Gunnar. JD Gunnar started creating streams like, live interview with Brutally Lauren, a victim of Coach Eli, a grip on life. And the guy typically will call me Cuck Eli, but he's been calling me Coach Eli because he knows that the Coach Eli word is highly searchable and Cuck Eli isn't. So for SEO purposes, JD Gunnar, I tip my hat to you on that. I got to give you credit where credit's due, right? No matter how much I can't stand you, based on everything you've done, I've got to give you credit for, doing great SEO. And I look at that as a form of flattery that you would use, Coach Eli, knowing that it's highly searchable. Good job. Excellent. So I started seeing this happen when JD Gunnar started doing this, series of interviews. And then I was like, okay, whoa. Then I would follow some other channels. I went on to other channels like Suzy Q and Jamie Lichen Theory's channel, some other channels that did streams. And I may have missed a few. And then I'm seeing the doxing continue throughout all these channels. All of these channels that are in cahoots with JD Gunnar, or a part of the Gun Squad per se, have people in their chats under sock accounts doxing people and threatening to swat them, send them pizzas, etc. And I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, what the hell's going on here, right? And it really started to freak me out a bit. And that doesn't freak me out because, look, my real name is right here, Elias, Melas, Coach Eli, all right? I doxed myself by putting myself on YouTube. Here's my face. Here's my name. You want to run a background check on me, go ahead and run a background check on me, okay? It's totally clean. I have no criminal history. I have no speeding tickets, not even any parking tickets, right? Okay? I'm completely squeaky clean, okay? The only thing that was ever on my record, which has been cleared off, is about 10.5 years ago, I filed for bankruptcy because I made a mistake. I spent a lot of money on an ex-girlfriend, charged up a bunch of credit cards foolishly, and I filed for bankruptcy. Okay? But that bankruptcy came off my record about 6 months ago because bankruptcies now are on your record for 10 years instead of 7 years. Okay? It used to be 7 years. Now they raised it to 10. Okay, so that's what you'll see on my background. So, when I was seeing, all these people, all these innocent people getting doxxed on JB's channel and these other channels as well that are in cahoots with JD Gunnar, it didn't necessarily scare me from being doxxed because, again, my real name is here. Okay, my face is here. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to take Elias Melas into a background check and find out everything about me, right? But I have concern for the other people. And I have concern for the other people, whether they are part of my channel with the Coach Eli clan or part of the Gun Squad or the Lycan, whatever the hell Jamie calls his people right now, Lycan ladies. Even the guys on your channel, Jamie, are like, you should call them Lycan ladies as well. They might as well because they behave like women anyway. So, I mean, especially, what's his name? Danny, the Sigma whatever channel, Sigma Media Network or whatever. That dude's, never mind. Giving him too much notoriety. But you get what I'm saying, right? So it didn't freak me out for myself because, again, I'm self-doxxed. When I came out on YouTube, I automatically doxxed myself because I put my name and I have my face, etc. I don't have to go through that again. But I started getting a great concern for the people that have commented on my channel or have been a part of my live streams. And this is what I did to protect my people and warn my people. Okay, I hid my channel for a little, I think it was 24 hours or a little bit longer than that. So that way I could go through the comments. Here's what I did. Okay, I did not put all my videos to private. I put them all to unlisted. So why were you not able to find my videos even though they were unlisted? Number one, unlisted videos are not searchable on YouTube, okay? The only way you can watch an unlisted video is if you have the link. Number two, if I kept my videos to private, it turns off the comments so I can't see who commented on my videos or on my live stream chats. So I had to keep my videos to unlisted. And the way that I hid my channel was I put all my playlists to private. Now, the way YouTube works is if you put an unlisted video in a playlist, then people can see it and click on the unlisted link through your playlist. So, for example, if I have 10 unlisted videos that are not searchable through YouTube and only people with the link can view them, if I put all 10 of those videos on a public playlist on my channel, if you click within that playlist, you'll be able to access those unlisted videos. Okay, so what did I do? I hid my playlist. So that way, no one could access my content unless you so happen to have a link saved somehow from the past, which nobody really did. Okay. But what I was trying to do is basically keep these doxers out of my channel to come after my people and dox them behind the scenes, because what they've been doing with my people is they've been doing this crazy stuff behind the scenes, and I didn't want them to prepare any doxes on them on a future live stream of mine or anywhere else that these people go and then say, okay, Coach Eli is the one doxing you. He gave us your information, right? I started getting very concerned for my people. So once I hid my channel, had my videos on unlisted, I went through every single one of my comments. There's a real easy way to do that. You go to your YouTube studio and you scroll through all your comments. And then anyone that doesn't know the situation, for example, I didn't contact you, Kelvin Clymer, Queen Helen Casey, Barbara Placence, people that already know about this. I didn't contact you folks because you folks are aware of what's going on, and you know how to protect yourself from all this stuff that's happening. I reached out in many various ways that I will not mention here to everyone that's commented on my channel and made them aware of what's going on and to be very, very careful. Okay, and to stay away from these particular channels if you don't want to risk getting doxxed. That's the truth of the matter there. So with that being said, we have 28 people in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. So that's why I hid my channel. Now, people were asking me, I was on a live stream yesterday afternoon. I was on RJ Sandefur's live stream, which was a train wreck. And, you know, I'm just going to briefly mention to RJ, and then I'm going to move forward from this. RJ, you're just never going to change, man. You keep flip-flopping back and forth. I did get a chance to see JD Gunnar's community post where he said he flipped again. Yes, he did, JB. I'll give you that. Again, you know, no matter how much I can't stand you, okay, the bottom line is that when you're right, you're right. When anyone's right, I'll say they're right, despite how I feel about them, right? But, you know, RJ was supposed to, he contacted me behind the scenes earlier today. We had a conversation on Hangouts off air. And I asked him a bunch of questions, and he had mentioned to me that, you know, he would not feel comfortable putting his name, you know, putting JD Gunnar's name or hashtag Gun Squad, sponsoring him with the Special Olympics. And he basically, to me, behind the scenes, made me aware that he's denounced the Gun Squad. Now, when I asked him that on his live stream, he was avoiding the question. So in essence, you know, the guy, you know, will talk to me one way behind the scenes, but in front of the scenes, you know, he'll put on a show, you know, for the Dramasphere audience. So I've chalked it up to one thing. Regardless of what RJ's intentions are, I honestly think that RJ really loves drama, and he has the most fun with the Dramasphere. Even though he says that, oh, I want to withdraw from the drama, I want nothing to do with this. It's funny how he wants nothing to do with the drama, but he feeds more into and communicates more so with the side that's creating the drama. So I'm done. This is it. RJ, do me a favor, dude. I'm done. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you. I've had enough. I've seen enough. And here's the thing, RJ. You know, you can come out and admit, you know, that you contradicted yourself on your show or not. That's up to you. And I would suggest you do that, RJ, because I have proof. I have proof otherwise. Let's just put it to you that way. Okay? That's all I'm going to say, RJ. For your sake, RJ, you should tell the truth about what you told me behind the scenes before you look like a fool. Okay? Because I'll tell you something, RJ. Because of everything that everyone's done to me to attack my brand and to harass me, defame my character, etc., I've learned a thing or two about how to play this YouTube game. Okay? The only difference is with me, I'm doing it all legally. But again, just so you know, RJ, for your sake, before you look like a fool, I would definitely come out and admit what you actually told me behind the scenes. Okay? And if not, no big deal, bro. We'll just leave it at that. All right. We still have 28 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Give me just 1 second here. Give me 1 second here. All right. Beautiful. We're monetized still. It's a clean stream. We should be monetized. Okay. So what else? So a bunch of people were messaging me, more so people from the other side, the haters that don't like me, wondering what was going on with my channel. And then a bunch of people did streams. Even you, DeRosa Show, did streams, you know, and DeRosa Show, you know, was ticked off on one of his streams because he thought that I was about to go live, and I wasn't about to go live. DeRosa, you clicked into one of my pre-recorded live streams, and my pre-recorded live streams will still show you the same, 14, 15 minute waiting period with music. So that way people get a notification and settle into the channel. So I never had planned to go live that day, and DeRosa Show actually admitted that he was going to simulcast me. So even you, DeRosa Show, who I met through networking through the Growth Stream forums, you flipped just because of what JD Gunnar did. He pinned you and pitted you against me. He brought a bunch of people over to your channel through the Gun Squad, and basically he made you feel like you were growing, but the truth of the matter was artificial growth. And the only time those people come to your channel, as you've noticed, DeRosa Show, is when you talk smack about me. So if you want to make your entire content about me, then the Gun Squad audience is perfect for you. See, everyone that gets rated by the Gun Squad, that used to be a part of my channel, and you're given that feeling of, a burst of growth, it's temporary, folks. And you have to understand that these people are not there to watch your regular content. They're there to watch you talk about me. So why do you think, when JD Gunnar did what he did it because he was attacking me, poaching my people, and then basically bombarded your channel with 60, 70 people to make you feel like, oh, wow, I've never had this amount of people in my chat, right? And then they start talking smack about me, which gets you starting to talk smack about me. And then you realize that if you don't talk smack about me, that audience will go away. So in essence, dude, you got fooled. And if you want to keep creating content on me, DeRosa Show, or anyone else, because you want that, Gun Squad, audience to keep following you, that's on you. Okay? But the point I'm trying to make here is this. There's something serious going on, folks, and I'm not joking here. I am not joking when I say this. Okay? There are a lot of people that have issues with JD Gunnar. It is not just me. The reason why it's more apparent regarding what's going on between him and I is because I'm the one that's most vocal about it. But I'm not the only one that JD Gunnar has victimized. JD Gunnar has victimized a lot of people. I'll be off now. Need to make breakfast for me and my brother. Go ahead, Kelvin. Have a great one, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. We've got 34 in the box right now at 4:44 a.m. Eastern, 1:44 a.m. Pacific. Okay, let me continue here. So I'm not the only one that has a beef with JD Gunnar and is unhappy about what JD Gunnar has done. There are many people, like I said, this guy has upset. So the bottom line is that, folks, when I speak about this, I'm speaking about it from my experiences, and I'm also speaking from the fact that no one has had as many encounters for as long as I've had these encounters with JD Gunnar than myself. I've been going back and forth with this guy for almost 3 years. So I know his pattern, I know his MO, I know why he does what he does, okay? So with that being said, like I said, when I put my channel when I hid my channel, because I could say I put it to private, but I didn't. I put the videos to unlisted, but I hid them because I wanted to see the comments to reach out to the people that I feel were going to be attacked, not only by JD Gunnar, but by people that JD Gunnar has enlisted, such as Trim Hits, Ronaldo, Dr. Robert, etc., Suzy Q, etc., all these people, right? So where am I getting at with this? I'm not telling you folks what to do. I'm not even telling you folks to stop following JD Gunnar, because that'd be stupid of me to say, and you wouldn't listen to me. All I'm going to do is give you a fair warning of what's happening if you don't want to risk being doxxed and possibly swatted and have pizza sent to you and have these people make your life miserable, you should stay away from JD Gunnar's channels and any channels that he's associated with. Suzy Q 7979, Jamie Lycan Theory, Brutally Lauren, all these channels, DeRosa Show. There's many more, and I'm going to gather a list of all these channels, and I'm going to do a few more streams over the next few days, over the weekend, maybe even later today, to continue raising awareness regarding the risk you're putting yourself into just being on live stream chats with JD Gunnar or anyone else that he is associated with. And folks, I am not joking. Now, let me respond to something that the other side is saying, okay? The other side is saying that I'm the one doing the doxing. No, I'm not. I'm not a doxer. The only time I will look someone up is if they are attacking my channel at such a level to where it's tremendously hurting my brand and they're violating my copyright and all that. I will look up their information so that way I can handle the situation legally behind the scenes. But I don't go out there and deliberately dox people. I don't go out there and create multiple sock accounts. Okay? I don't do that stuff. I don't have time for that stuff. I've got so much going on every day between my day job and other things that even if I wanted to do that, I don't have the time to do that. But it's stupid to do that. It's stupid to do stupid shit like that. And that stuff can definitely get you in big trouble with the law. I would never put myself in a position that would harm me legally or even physically. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? So I can tell you that somebody out there that doesn't like JD Gunnar and the other people he's associated with is going out there and he or she or whoever it is, I'm assuming it's a he because women typically are not, trolls like that. But whoever it is, he or she, okay, is going out there and attacking these people because from what I'm figuring, they don't like JB and they want JB to go down. They want JB to lose his audience. I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of the person or people that are doxing innocent people out there. Now, these people that have been doxed are some of these people that used to be a part of my channel. And yes, are they people that were never part of my channel? Yes. I've seen many different people getting doxed out there. So what I'm trying to tell you folks, seriously, stay away from this situation. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe. And if you're going to go into these channels and chat, I would never recommend this because I like being myself. Go in there on an account where they can't identify you. Go in an account where they can't identify you. Another thing, just so you folks know, that if you do donate to somebody, they can get your information. So you want to be very, very careful regarding that. You want to be very, very careful. And even if they use Super Chat to avoid being detected, JB and other people know who you are. And all it's going to take is for them to slip one time and say it's you, and that could put you in danger with these potential doxers out there. So that's what I'm saying, folks. Look, this whole thing has gone way too far. It's gone way the hell too far. And, I've just been thinking about it for the past few days. Thinking about my audience. How do I address my audience? Do I just not talk about it, or do I, talk about it because people are going to wonder if I don't talk about it? I made the decision to talk about it, and to continue raising awareness regarding this for the next few days, because it is that serious. There are people out there that have been doxxed and swatted. And folks, you have to understand one thing, how serious swatting is. People could get killed. Innocent people could get killed from false swatting. So you've got to protect yourself. Again, whether you love me or hate me, it doesn't matter. You don't have to listen to a word I'm saying. Protect yourself. Watch your back. You don't know what these people are capable of doing. And again, do I think JD Gunnar is doing the doxing? No. I think it is people that are trying to destroy his audience. Nevertheless, whoever's doing it is completely wrong. And we need to find out who is doing it, or the group of people that are doing it. If it's a group, I don't know. I'm just assuming that it's probably a group of people, because there have been a lot of sock accounts coming in. But again, I don't think it's JD Gunnar doing it. JD Gunnar would not do that to his audience that he needs in order to survive on YouTube and get his donations. So, folks, the choice is yours. And here's another thing that I want to mention here. And if you just give me 1 second, I want to just check one thing here real quick. Let me see. Okay, there's another thing I wanted to talk about, folks, that really concerns me regarding JD Gunnar and how much I feel he doesn't care about your privacy. There was an instance that happened on my channel a few weeks ago. A lady by the name of Gloria L. I'm not going to say her last name. I don't want to create a privacy concern. And Gloria, I know you've been talking a bunch of smack about me, on other streams, in the chats, and on live streams with the doctor, Ronaldo, Trim Hits. And I know you're just trying to go to bat for JB and you're not scared. But here's the thing. There was a troll, which I assume was Trim Hits, that came into one of my live streams right when I started playing the 15-minute entry music I do at the beginning of my shows. So what I do, folks, is I'll start the music when I go live in the studio. Typically, it's about 14 to 15 minutes of music, and I'm still preparing, maybe changing my wardrobe, and maybe doing my beard or whatever. Right? I'm getting ready. Right? So I'm not looking at what's happening on the chat. So when I come back and start the show, typically that part of the chat is scrolled up from the beginning of the show. Somebody doxed Gloria at the beginning of my stream. Now, when I came back from getting ready, right when my show started, I do the, welcome to Navigating the Modern World live from Northern California, right? Today we're going to be talking about blah, 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 right? I noticed that, and then I actually banned that account, and that message was deleted. The problem is when you're screen recording your chat, basically, you can't delete that. It will go off that chat, but what's recorded is recorded. So when people went back to watch the replay, there was, Gloria's docs. Now, I totally forgot about that. And when they were talking about it, I went and I edited that part. That very next day, I went and I edited that part. Not only because, Gloria could have filed a privacy complaint, which wouldn't have been a big deal because I would just edit it anyway and nothing would happen. But I wanted to show good faith. Like, Gloria, I did not dox you, and I had no intention of doxing you. Yet, you played this whole thing up for JB when... Gloria, do you understand that when I start my streams, I play 15 minutes of music. It says starting soon with a countdown. Do you think I'm sitting in front of my computer when I'm doing that? Or do you think I'm still getting ready, shaving, doing my beard, changing my outfit, getting a cup of coffee? I've still got 10 to 15 minutes of prep, right? So I did not see that. And do you think, Gloria, that right when I start my stream, I'm on a sock account on my phone or my computer, and I'm doxing you on my own? Why would I dox you on my own? If I was going to dox you, Gloria, which I wouldn't, if I was going to dox you, why would I dox you on my own stream? That's stupid. When you can file a privacy complaint. So, Gloria, you played this up because you just wanted to play along with JB, because you know that I've been coming at JB hard lately regarding other things that I'm not going to be talking about here today. Okay? But here's the thing, Gloria. Here's the thing. From what I remember, I believe that you and many other people were doxxed on JD Gunnar's stream throughout the course of this week. I've been watching all these streams and watching the chat. I've seen everything. I pay attention. I've been paying attention lately because it's people that are talking about me, and I want to see what's going on, so I know how to protect myself and my people from it, right? But Gloria, I believe you were doxxed, and many other people were doxxed on JV streams. The ones that he did, did the interviews on, that say a victim of Coach Eli, a grip on life, right? Now, the moderators, I saw that they were banning those accounts. I saw them that those messages were being removed from the chat, the YouTube chat. But remember, but just like I do, JD Gunnar screen records his chat like I do. And once you put something out there, even if you delete it, the screen recorded part will stay there even on a replay. So here's my question to you, JB. If you care so much about your people's privacy, why have you not edited any parts of those streams where all those people got doxxed? I went back tonight before I went live to see if you had edited any parts of your streams. And I knew you didn't, because the moment you edit your stream, you lose your live chat through the YouTube side. You know the live chat replay, the actual YouTube chat, not the screen recorded part. So in essence, JB, why are you still allowing doxes of your people to be on your live stream replay? Again, they're not on your YouTube chat, through the web browser. But when you screen record the chat like you do, JB, the doxes are there. So Gloria L, let me ask you something. Your dox is on JB's stream. Why have you not asked JB to edit that part? But how come when it happened to me, you made a big stink about it? What's the difference? Can you tell me? I mean, a privacy concern is a privacy concern. Whether you love me or hate me, that's not the point. The point is you fear your safety, right? Which I think you're BSing. I don't think you fear anything. I think you're just playing along with JB. But what is the difference? I mean, if you want me to get a screenshot of all this and do another stream, I'd have no problem doing that. And if Gunnar wants to delete those streams to delete the evidence, I've got them all downloaded already. So how are you going to come back at that again? And again, all of you are accusing me of being the doxer. So in essence, I doxed Gloria on my own stream. I logged in on a sock account on my own stream, and I doxed Gloria. And then I went to JB's stream and did the same thing. Are you out of your damn mind? Why would I ever dox someone on my own stream? My own stream, my monetized channel? Why would I do that? So let me ask you, Gloria, and everyone else, how many people out there got doxxed? I'm trying to remember the people that got doxxed. I think LA Leggett got doxxed. Who else got doxxed? I cannot remember. I think they even doxed like Wise Night Owl and some other people. Like all of that information is still on JB's stream on the screen recorded part of the chat. So why have none of you, including you, Gloria L, I know you're watching me, ask JB to remove that or edit it, or why have you not filed a privacy complaint? That's a very fair question, wouldn't you say? I mean, you let me know. Is that a fair question or not? So, I'm just going to briefly mention one more thing about this whole JD Gunnar thing and the doxing and all that. And then I'm going to talk about one more thing. I'm going to end this stream. Because right now we are at an hour and 1 minute. And again, like I said, I only want to be on here for an hour. And with 15 minutes of music, I'm going to go probably to an hour and 15 minutes. Give me 1 second here. Let me just check something out real quick. Hey, Jacob X, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the show. How'd you find out about this channel, man? Just curious to know. I'm looking at your channels you're subscribed to, and they're nobody I know. We're not connected. How'd you find out about this channel, man? But great to have you here. Welcome to the show. It's late night, depending on where you're at. Again, what I was going to say is this, folks. One more thing about JB. For the next few days, used to be soldier. Do I know you? Like, used to be soldier? Okay. It's not ringing a bell, man. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just, I don't know who you are, but it's all good. You seem cool, and you got a good channel, and it's all good. I'm not questioning that. I'm like, remind me a little bit more about who you are. It's all good, man. Not a big deal. But like I said, one more thing about JD Gunnar. He's the main culprit out of this whole thing. Used to be Soldier X. Okay. Still not ringing a bell, but that's all good. Welcome to the show, man. Great to have you here. JD Gunnar's the main instigator here, folks. The reason why all of these people, in my opinion, I'm just stating my opinion. This is my opinion. I'm entitled to it. The reason why I feel all these people are getting doxxed and being threatened to get swatted, sent pizzas and other stuff like that, is because of what JD Gunnar has done to harm other people like myself, and not just myself, but many others as well. Even JB has said it himself. He has made many enemies out here on YouTube because his primary content that he's made money on involves him attacking other people. He's attacked many people out here to gain his traction that way. And now, because a lot of those people are fighting back, they're tired of what he's doing. Okay, and he's still continuing to do bad things. My thoughts are that people are doing whatever they can to stop him. And, the guy, JD Gunnar, has a criminal mastermind. Give me a second here. That was not the real Mad Shangy. That was a Mad Shangy sock. There's only one account that Shangy would come in on, and that would be his Coach Shangy account. So nice try. That was Trim Hits Ronaldo. Come on, Ronaldo, dude. I mean, seriously, dude. Guys has nothing better to do. Time for you to go, Ronaldo. It's time for you to go, man. That's the way she goes. Anyway. So like I was saying, JD Gunnar has lots of enemies, and the way that he's gained his traction and made his money out here on YouTube is very unorthodox. And now a lot of people are, there are so many people that he's victimized that they've all gotten together and they're trying to stop him. And I'm one of them. But the way I'm trying to stop him is legally. And I'm not going to mention anything more about how I'm stopping him legally. I'm going to leave that one alone. And you folks can think whatever you want to think. But the most important thing right now, I'm telling you folks, and I'm telling you straight up, protect yourselves. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking here. Even to the people that don't like me, you know, even to you, people like Kendi Jane Beauty, and you know, even to you, Wise Night Owl, you're the sponsor. Who else was it? Lori Leggett. All these people. Watch your back. I know you all don't like me. And look, I'm not trying to get you to donate to me or anything. I don't care if you never speak to me again. It doesn't, that's not what matters here. What matters is your safety. Watch your back. There are crazy people out there that are trying to stop JD Gunnar. I don't know who they are. Now, the people that I'm involved with that are trying to stop him legally are not doing these things. We are trying to do it legally. I can't speak of other people that I don't know. But you see these people that come in under sock accounts. Oh. Calvin Phillips. Hey, you, with a $2 super chat from, was that London? Where did that come from? Holy smokes. Who are you? This channel doesn't have any content. Let me see when you started your channel. Probably today, right? March 13th, 2020. So you basically sent me a super chat with a brand new account. So I don't ban you, so you can get some. So are you gonna talk smack about me now and try to buy credibility with a super chat? Yeah, I'm from London. So Calvin Phillips, why did you super chat me from a brand new account you just started? Because you're trying to build value that you're a troll? Give me a second here. Give me just 1 second here. That's interesting to me. Listen, I don't care. I already told you my shirt's not ironed. I didn't get a chance to iron my shirt. I had to throw it on. So I don't give a damn if you trolls make fun of my shirt not being ironed. I already mentioned it. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, Ronaldo, I don't give a damn if you make fun of my shirt. Because you got nothing better to do than to criticize every little thing. All right? And you see I can just stretch it tight, right? And make it look better, right? You want to see my pecs, dude? Let me see. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Calvin is all good. Calvin just messaged me behind the scenes. Don't worry, Calvin. I'm not going to dox you, bro. I'm not a doxer. I'm not a doxer. No, I don't. I don't like wearing shirts that I haven't ironed. This is very rare for me. But I really wanted to get this show done, and I forgot to iron this damn shirt. And I got to do laundry tomorrow. So it's all good. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's give him something to talk about, right? Hey, he has no iron shirt. Okay, no worries. So what? It is what it is. I swear to God, these trolls will just talk about any little thing. Any little thing that's off, right? Even if you mention it. But thank you so much once again for the $2. Yeah, you can also tumble dry them and throw them in the dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes. But I didn't get a chance to do that. I was running out of time, and I wouldn't have had the time to do it. Yeah, this is like one of the few times I've had a wrinkled shirt on, but it's all right. I can just sit here and bask low, stretch it out, have some fun, give him something to talk about. Look, hey, you know what? Maybe wearing a wrinkled shirt will get people to talk more about me and give me more exposure. I'd love that, right? You know, Eli wore a wrinkled shirt yesterday. Eli breathed the air. Okay? Eli took a leak in the toilet. You know, Eli had pizza. Eli drank some water before his show started. I mean, okay, that's obvious, right? That's obvious, right? But I can just try to stretch this out, right? That won't make a difference. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, we just deal with it. So the point I'm trying to make is this, folks. Watch your back. I'm going to continue raising awareness regarding what's going on with JD Gunnar, being a part of his audience and being a part of the audience regarding anyone he's associated with. Suzy Q 7979, Jamie Lycan Theory, DeRosa Show, Brutally Lauren, RJ Sandefur, any of these channels that JD Gunnar's in cahoots with are not safe. And I'm telling you folks, if you use your real name out there, even with no picture, you have a great chance of getting doxxed. It's not going to be JB that does it. It's going to be people that despise JB. I'm just forewarning you. And I had to take action on my end by taking down my channel for a day or so to go through my list and protect whatever's left of my audience that they already haven't stolen. Oh, I have another thing to talk about before I talk about the final thing I was going to mention. Is that the real Coach Shangy? No, it's not. It's not the real Coach Shangy. Bye-bye. You try to build credit, one subscriber. Huh. This is so funny. Give me a second here. Let's see, when was that channel created? Joined March 13th, so it looks like Ronaldo's up right now. Trim hits Dr. Robert and making all these socks right now. I think the doxing is within their own community. It possibly could be what I think. You want to know what I think it is, Calvin Phillips? I think it's probably former Gun Squad members that are tired of JB taking advantage of people, and they know that JB will never stop unless his audience leaves him. People are trying to attack his audience. I am not trying to attack JB's audience. I could care less. What I'm handling is being done legally behind the scenes, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And the people that have talked about that, I'm going to leave it at that, because you can think what you want to think. Now, here's the thing. Before I get to the final thing here, which is going to be regarding Suzy. Okay? Actually, it's going to coincide with it. Let me see here real quick. Give me a second here. Just give me a second here. Okay. So we've got 36 in the box right now. And if Suzy's actually simulcasting me right now and I still have 36 in the box, that's great. Because you know what, Suzy? I want you to hear everything that I have to say to you. And no, I don't ever want to talk with you on a stream again. And I never want to talk with you one-on-one again. I don't care. You're of no use to me, Suzy. You're irrelevant. But here's the thing, Suzy, JB, or anyone else. Suzy, I heard you on RJ's stream. I didn't listen to the show after, I was off. I was taking my walk at Red Morton Park. I still walk there. Okay. And I went back and I heard the replay. Actually, when I got back to my place, the very first thing I did was download it, because you never know when RJ's going to delete stuff. As of this moment, he still left it up. But I bet you by later today or tomorrow, he's going to delete that. So, folks, you want a copy of that, download it now before RJ's going to delete that, right? 38 in the box right now. And to that sock account that came in here saying Suzy simulcasting me, it doesn't matter. Hang on a second. Hang on a second here. Yeah, I don't like having this wrinkled shirt. It's unprofessional, and I know it looks weird, but let him talk about it. Let him talk about the fact that I have a wrinkled shirt on right now because I didn't iron it. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. So what? So what? No big deal. Anyway, so Suzy, you were talking on RJ's stream, and you were saying that, you're in Washington, which I don't believe. Okay. And that, you want to, you're talking to some lawyers, which I don't believe. And you want to file lawsuits on certain people. I'm not going to mention their names. I will mention that one of them does live in Canada, across the border. I'm sure people can figure it out, but here's the thing. What grounds do you have? What grounds do you have? Now, after you left RJ's stream, you went and started your own stream, Suzy. and you kept talking about it, and you kept on basically begging and shilling for donations to help fight your legal battle. And then you said, oh, George and I are living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, I wonder why you're living paycheck to paycheck, because your husband can't save any money when you spend it all foolishly, traveling the country for no reason. You even mentioned, Suzy, that the only thing, people were saying, in the chat, I guess, of your stream. I didn't see the whole stream. I saw maybe the first hour while I was soaking in my Epsom salt bath. They were saying that, can you sue Eli, and Suzy's like, no, I can't sue Eli for a civil case for saying, I had an affair on my husband. That's my opinion. And I know it's a fact, but I can state my opinion, right? I mean, seriously, even if you had a case, number one, you have to find an attorney that would take it, or self-represent yourself and then pay all those court fees on a prayer. No, you won't do that. So you've got nothing legal on me, Suzy, right? Now, you're also saying that, JD Gunnar should file a suit on me. You didn't say it directly in those words, but I knew what you meant. And you're saying that a bunch of people like Brutally Lauren and all of them should file lawsuits. Let me tell you something, Suzy, JB, Lauren, Wise Night Owl, Jamie Lycan Theory, all of you. I welcome you all to sue me personally. As a matter of fact, I'm begging you to sue me. And then I'm gonna ask you, what are you gonna sue me for? Because I will tell you what. If I go down the line of each and every one of you, number one, let's talk about JD Gunnar. JD Gunnar is never going to sue me. His girlfriend Anna's never going to get a restraining order on me. And I'm going to tell you why. Because in order for them to do either or, they would have to show up in a court of law with me. And when they show up in that court of law, I will have the police there waiting for them for the outstanding warrants that JB has and running from CPS. So number one, even if you did have something on me legally to sue me for, which you don't, showing up in a court of law when you're running from the law would not do you any good. So the fact that you're trying to build value and give JD Gunnar credibility about this lawsuit thing, Suzy, you're just trying to run interference to get us to go away. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because let me tell you something. The people that I'm, working with, we're much smarter than all of you. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And you can say whatever you want, but I'll say what I want, which I know to be the truth. So, JD Gunnar, I welcome you to sue me. I welcome your girlfriend Anna to sue me. I welcome either one of you to file for an RO on me, and I'll be glad to. I'd come to Georgia. I'd come to Georgia to see you in court. I'd fly or even drive out there. I would love to take a vacation, and I would be on YouTube. And I can run my insurance business from anywhere. I just need my laptop, right? And I've got AT&T. I've got a great internet connection, unlike your TFW crappy, track phone, whatever you have, crap, cell coverage. And I'll get a nice hotel room with great Wi-Fi or, plug into Ethernet. So yeah, get an RO on me, sue me. I welcome it. Because I'll tell you what, when we go to the court of law, I will bring in those clips where you made a clear death threat. And then I will tell you what else I'm going to do. I will also subpoena Jamie Lycan Theory, who was on that panel and heard it. I will subpoena Jamie Lycan Theory to show up in court and under penalty of perjury to testify that he heard you say that on a live stream. It doesn't matter. It was recorded. You clearly said, I want you dead. And if I was anywhere near you, I will do it myself. That's what you said. So that's one piece right there that would bury anything you and Anna would ever try to do on me. But I've got 150 gigabytes of stuff on you that, you know what, we can go to trial for how long? You know, we could run this court case for what, 3 years and not get through all that material? Bring it on, dude. You got nothing. And even if you did, you wouldn't show your face anywhere near any government agency, because then you would be taken down for what you're running from. So, JD Gunnar, no threat. No threat to anyone. He won't sue anyone, and neither will Anna, and they won't get any ROs. They're not going to put themselves in a position where they have to be in a court of law. It'd be stupid for them to do that, right? When they're breaking the law, they're going to basically turn themselves into a courthouse, a government building? No, they won't do that. Oh, no. No. Not at all. Give me a second. Let me see if I can stretch this out a little bit more. Let me see. Maybe that'll look a little better. It's all right. Still have a few creases right here, but you know, this is one of my more tighter shirts too. That's why. This is like the tightest shirt I have. I mean, I have all medium shirts, and for some reason, this one probably was mislabeled to be a small. That's why you can see like my pecs right there and all that. Right? It's pretty tight. Anyway, I still fit into it. It's all good. Suzy, I welcome you to sue me for whatever you want to sue me for, which in essence, you got nothing. All you are mad at me for is the fact that I called you out, that I've heard the voice notes regarding, you cheating on your husband, and then, your husband, cheating back on you. Here's the thing, Suzy. What does it matter? What does it matter? Give me a second here. Hey, Queen Helen Casey's in the house. Hey, Queen, say hi. I just saw you ban the sock. Hi, Queen. How are you? Can you say hi so I can just see your beautiful mod wrench? Queen, I'll be back for 1 or 2 shows later today. I'm back. Queen Helen Casey? I see you there, Queen Helen Casey. This is what you said. This is what it said. You just banned Sal S. was hidden by Queen Helen Casey. Hello, Eli. I'm still groggy yet. It's all right, Queen. Good morning. Queen, you're on the East Coast, right? It's 5:30 a.m. where you're at, 2:30 a.m. where I'm at. Good morning to you. Great to see you here. Queen, if you missed the first part of the show, you're going to definitely want to check out the replay. There's a lot that I talked about. How much of the show have you seen, Queen? Anyway. So yeah, Suzy, basically, you got nothing on me. And here's the thing. If you think that you're going to be able to help JB legally over certain things that are already in place, just put it to you that way, you're out of your damn mind. Yes, I'm on the East Coast, says Queen Helen Casey. All right, cool. That's right. You told me that before. Well, good morning to you. I'm sorry you're feeling groggy. Why don't you make yourself a cup of Java, and you'll feel better. It's Friday the 13th, Queen. It's a good luck day for myself and anyone I'm associated with. So I'm bringing you good luck on Friday the 13th. How's that? Queen Helen Casey, I just woke up. You know, Queen, I have so much respect for you. You're such a trooper, and I really value you. I mean, I don't care what anyone says about you on the other side. Like, you're a very valuable person to this channel. And many people behind the scenes feel the same way. Give me a second here. Anyway. So, Suzy, I think what you're trying to do is help protect JD Gunnar from certain things and trying to get him to come after me legally. You don't have to worry about it because I'm encouraging him to sue me. I'm encouraging you to find a reason to sue me. Because with you, Suzy, even if you had a reason to sue me, I got so many things on you to show the judge. I've got screen captures of you stealing my copyrighted content. I've got you and all of your people saying very hateful things about me. I've never said hateful things about you, Suzy. All I've said is, you know, I heard these recordings of you, you know, talking about, you know, cheating on your husband and then your husband cheating on you. And again, I don't have to furnish proof. I don't care. It's all good. It's my opinion. You know, I mentioned it one time. I never wanted to mention it again, but you just keep talking about it. You can't stop talking about it, right? I can care less about it. Suzy, you are irrelevant to me. Irrelevant. I want nothing to do with you. That's why I don't want to talk with you on a panel. And honestly, you know, I can't have you. I can't take the chance being on a panel with you because there are other people that I'm connected with that, you know, are in legal cahoots with you. And I can't talk about that. I can't risk that. I've been advised by an attorney to not talk about it. I'm not afraid of you, Suzy. I'm not. I just have I have nothing to say to you. Like, I don't want to waste my breath on you because there's nothing worthy that you can say to me or I want to say to you. So in essence, okay, get over this, you cheated on your husband and, you know, your husband cheated back on you. Okay. Whether in your eyes it happened or not, who cares what I think? Why do you care so much about what I think? Why don't you just ignore it and move on? Because besides that, I'm not coming after you. I'm not threatening to sue you. The only issue I've ever had with you besides that is you stealing my content. And you've done it, and I'm taking you down for copyright one time. If you do it again, I'll take you down again. So that's that. And again, if you want to help out, you see, you were speaking in subliminal code, or however you want to say it, Suzy, on your stream, saying that, you know, in essence, you want to try to help JD Gunnar, you know, deal with this legally because of what's happening to him. Let me tell you something, Suzy. JD Gunnar put himself in the position he's in to have to run. And let me tell you something. He's still not being truthful. And I will tell you this, Suzy, JB, and everyone else, that one day, I will find out the entire truth. I'm still working on all that. But when I do, I will expose the whole thing. And let me tell you something. The next time I expose it, it's going to be the knockout punch to where whatever's left of his audience will never believe a word that comes out of his mouth. Let alone feel comfortable going over to his channel where there are several doxers out there doxing everybody in his audience. So you've got someone that's lying to you folks all the time and then you go there and you're getting doxxed by people that he's wrong. That I assume that's why these people are creating socks and coming after him. I can assume that because I feel the same way. I'm just not a doxxer. So I tell you what, I look forward to any one of you filing a restraining order on me for what? For stating an opinion, for defending myself against all your attacks? Okay? I look forward to it. I'll see you in court. I will show up. And I will tell you what, I'm not going to be showing up alone. I'm going to be showing up with some people that you wish I wasn't connected with. I'm going to be showing up with people that are going to help me bury all of you legally. Go ahead and sue me. Why haven't you sued me yet? Suzy, why don't you come to California and find a reason to sue me? Why don't you sue me for breathing the fresh air, or for photographing the ducks and the egrets and the geese, right? Your Honor, I'm here to sue the cook for harassing geese on the hiking trail on the San Francisco Bay Trail, Your Honor. Mrs. R, I'm not going to say her full last name on my stream because she will file a privacy complaint. Mrs. R, that's preposterous. You are wasting the court's time. You're saying that the defendant, Mr. Melas, is harassing geese on the San Francisco Bay Trail. That's preposterous. Case dismissed. Boom. What you going to sue me for? What are any of you going to sue me for? What are any of you going to get an anti-harassment order on me for, or a restraining order for? All I've done is defend myself from you folks coming at me and attacking my channel, primarily led by JD Gunnar. And Suzy, you know what the most preposterous thing about you is? I keep saying this, I'll say it again. You were doxxed by JD Gunnar. You and your husband, George, were doxxed and attacked. You were attacked for your looks, your weight. You were attacked, in many ways. And I have that screen recorded. I'm the only one that has it. Because remember, you and I flagged JB while it was live for cyberbullying and harassment, and YouTube took it down right when it went to a replay. But I've got it. So, in essence, you want to go and white knight for JD Gunnar. I'll tell you what, any court hearing that you're a part of, white knighting for JD Gunnar, I will show up and present my evidence. Your Honor, my name is Elias Melas. I go by Coach Eli on YouTube, and let me tell you how preposterous this is. This woman here was doxxed and harassed by the man she's defending. Why don't you ask her, why would she be defending a man that's been harassing her and her husband and doxing her and her husband? Like, seriously. I don't understand that. And Queen Helen Casey's laughing because it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I mean, again, if anyone would like to sue me, I welcome you to. Do you see me scared? Do you see me shaking? I mean, I would love it, because I'll tell you what, it would be another story I could cover on my channel. It may not have to do directly with life coaching, but people want to see it. It's part of my life. It's interesting, right? Bring it on. See, the truth of the matter is, JB, Suzy, it's primarily you two. And maybe partially you, Lauren, but not really. It's JB and Suzy. the truth of the matter is that, Suzy, when you lost a lot of your traction and support, you had to go to JB. And he had to come to you when he lost a lot of traction and support. And once he lost, the Jamie thing, I mean, you were already, getting back in cahoots with him. He needed to merge with you. He needed more support because he lost a lot of traction. And by the way, JB, as I've noticed lately, those streams used to get 120 people on your Gun Squad channel for your drama streams. They get you 60 people now. What happened? You lost half your audience. What happened, number one, JB, is these people that are doxing your people because they're mad at how you treat people and hurt people are scared to be there, number one. Number two, the other people are like, this is the same old shit, different year. It's the same lather, rinse, repeat cycle. Like, you've done this so many times, it's like watching a rerun with the same people. RJ Sandefur, 8-Bit Reactor. You were going to do a burial on 8-Bit Reactor. You've done one on RJ, I believe. Okay? You booted Brutally Lauren out of the Gun Squad, but now, all of a sudden, you're interviewing her? Like, I don't get it, man. Like, you're all over the place, man. Like, you have no consistency to your channel. Like, you're like a spider web, dude. Like, all over. I'll tell you what, and you know what? You know why you're so ticked off at me, dude? Because no one's ever made you run for your life as much as I have. I put you in this position, JB. And the reason why I put you in this position is because, again, of what you've done to me, stemming back to my former relationship, and beyond that, with how you've continued to attack my name and my brand. Remember the stream I did? Now it's on private. I'm not afraid to put it public. You know why I didn't put it public, JB? Because I didn't want you reviewing it. I didn't want Suzy reviewing it. And you know what? If you folks did have a copy of it, you would have already reviewed it. So if you've got it, why don't you review it then? You scared I'm going to file a copyright claim on you? You're probably right, I would. If you have the balls, why don't you do it? If you have a copy of it, like you said you did on your community tab, why don't you actually play it? I'm not afraid to put that to public. The only reason, like I said, I didn't put it to public is because I didn't want you folks to have more content to use and abuse and make money at my expense for me sharing the truth about you and Suzy. The two main culprits, folks, are JD Gunnar and Suzy. Suzy Q, Suzy R. They are the two main people. Now, there are some other players. There's Ronaldo, Trim Hits, Dr. Robert, okay? Jamie's kind of, like Jamie Liking Theory's kind of tapered away, but he's still kind of in the cahoots. He's still in with the Laurens and the Suzys, and, he finds his way through these streams. He's still in the cahoots. You got the DeRosa shows and RJ Sandefur's, and I mean, that's pretty much the extent of it. I mean, Queen says they are too scared to review it because they have nothing on you. You're right, Queen. Queen, you're absolutely right. They don't have anything on me, so what do they keep doing? They keep repeating the same shit they've said a million times from the past. And what's happening is their audience is tired of hearing the same thing. And because I'm hitting them hard behind the scenes in ways they've never been, like, I'm hitting JB hard right now. Because of me, he's running from hotel to hotel. He's running. And I'm laughing my ass off. He's running from hotel to hotel in Georgia, and he's making you all think that he's vacationing in Florida or somewhere else. You're all damn fools if you don't see what this guy's doing. You're all damn fools if you can't figure out what he's doing. Let me tell you something, Gunnar. I know exactly what you're doing. You might be able to fool some people and try to flip what I'm saying back onto me and get them to hate me, saying that, what I'm saying isn't true. But let me tell you something, dude. I know exactly what you're doing. I am going to be the one that takes you down. I'm going to be the one that takes you down. You better believe it. You better bet your bottom dollar. Legally take you down. I'm not threatening you with violence. I'm not threatening you with anything. I'm the one that's going to legally take you down. Like RJ says, down, down, down. No one has ever hit you as hard consistently as I have. No one's withstood the test of time as much as I have. No one. You've been trying to scare me away and get rid of me, and I keep coming back. I'm not going anywhere. Nowhere at all. Your time's coming, man. And this damn shirt's all wrinkly. Keep saying that. Folks, I got to start wrapping this up. It's Friday the 13th. My day later today is pretty clear. I don't think my day job's going to be too busy tomorrow morning. Typically, Fridays are not that busy. People are planning their weekends. Sometimes, certain things pop in. Nothing I won't be able to handle too quickly. But I'm going to be around. And I'm not sure if I'm going to catch, I believe Gunnar is interviewing 8-Bit Reactor, a former, moderator on my channel that left my channel for no reason. I helped this guy out. I literally spent hours and hours for almost a month to talk to him and his wife and try to help him and his wife save their marriage. I gave this guy so much support. And then because JD Gunnar got in his ear in the same ways that he got in everyone else's ear, he flipped. And now 8-Bit Reactor is trying to make it seem like I screwed him over. How'd I screw you over, bro? Like, I gave you at least $1,000 worth of life coaching for free. I helped you out. I cared about your well-being, dude. And you know what? To be honest with you, I still do. But you still want to play, in this arena with JD Gunnar and the bad side. If that's what you want to do, bro, that's on you. If you think that your channel is going to grow being around these people, then have at it, man. I'm not going to try to beg you to come back. Quite frankly, I wouldn't even welcome you back after what you did to me anyway, man. When I give my heart and soul, my time to somebody, especially at no charge, now I get to write that off. And you bet your bottom dollar that, when I file my taxes, before April 15th, I will be writing that off. The bottom line is, I did all that work for free on a good faith basis, man, that we were becoming good friends and good collaborators. And you took that and shoved it up my you-know-where. All I wanted to do is help people. That's all I wanted to do for you, 8-Bit. That's all I've ever wanted to do for anyone. Just wanted to do my thing. Even back in the days of my ex-girlfriend, or with my ex-girlfriend Dana. That's all I wanted to do was run a channel and have her on at times to show how happy we were in our relationship. And this bastard Gunnar comes in and infiltrates it. And here's the thing, even if I would ignore JB back then, what JB would do is he would do full reaction videos to all my videos. I should have flagged him for copyright back then. I should have. Like, folks, you literally can go down for copyright if you review an entire hour-long stream. Even if you're doing commentary, you're in essence, using the entire content where other people will go and watch it on your channel, on their channel than yours. Even under fair use, you're only technically allowed to use certain clips for information purposes. You can't sit there and review an entire stream unless you have the permission of the copyright holder. But I didn't understand how copyright worked on YouTube back then. But the bottom line is, it's time to move past all this. It's time to handle this once and for all and move forward and do what I actually want to do. So what's going on? Where's my channel going? Where's my... Hang on. Give me a second here. Man, trim hits just can't. You know what, dude? Ronaldo, if you're going to keep coming on socks, dude, my spam filter catches them and I ban you before the message even hits the chat. Dude, come on, man. Why don't you go run a stream on your channel, dude? Why don't you run a stream and say, Eli's dangerous. I wonder what Eli's up to. Eli's dangerous. Yes, I am dangerous, but I'm dangerous in a good way, because when evil people come at me or hurt other people, I'm dangerous because I'll take legal action, effective legal action, to bring you down. That's why I'm dangerous. But it is time to move past this, folks. And I really want to get back to my actual content and really help people. But for the next day or two, I'm going to continue raising awareness about the doxing and the threats of being swatted and other stuff that's going on, not only on JD Gunnar streams, but anyone that he's associated with. I've seen this on many channels. And what JD's going to do to try to harm my channel and make me look bad, he's going to come back and say, oh, he's lying. He's just trying to cover up for what he's doing. I don't care if you think I'm doing it. I'm not. If you think I'm doing it, JB, then show me receipts and prove it. Why don't you contact my ISP? You'd probably say, well, if you were going to do it, Eli, you'd use a VPN. Well, yeah, if I were to do anything stupid like that, which I wouldn't, I would use a VPN. But I'm not doing it. It is not me. If it was me, you moron, do you think I would have put down my channel for a day and go away for a few days? And here's the thing. It's not going down for, ad revenue and super chats. I wasn't affected there. But when you take your channel down, even for a day or two, and you've got no content going on, it affects your momentum throughout the YouTube algorithm. Do you think I would do that to my channel for no reason? So if I was the doxer, why would I do that? Oh, you would do that because you would want to have a way out to prove it. Dude, you can spin your narrative any way that you want to spin it. That's all you do. You spin narratives, you flip things backwards and forwards to to try to take the blame off of you and put it on someone else. And more people are beginning to see the truth about you and not buying into that, man. That's the truth of the matter. Anyway, folks, I've been on for an hour and 55 minutes. I haven't even taken a break. I have very little coffee left in here. I'm just trying to think if I have anything else to say before I go off the air here. Because I know later on today, everyone's going to react to this and go crazy. And I really don't care how these people react to it. I don't. All I can tell you is this. All I want to do is run my channel and help people that are open to help. And all I want, and I've ever wanted, is for JD Gunnar to move away from using my name to create his content. Look, if the guy wanted to do a reaction video on me every now and then, like any other normal YouTuber would do, that's fine. But when he's made his sole purpose about me, because that's what his audience is, that's pretty creepy. That's pretty nuts. And by the way, JB, you put out a video on the JD Gunnar Show channel, I believe it was the JD Gunnar Show, where you apologize to your audience for getting off track and, continuing to talk about me, right? And then you said that you're not going to talk about me. But again, right after you did that show, you had RJ Sandefur on your show talking about me. And then what happened? Halfway through the show, RJ started, going the other way because someone went into the chat and was doxing him. RJ Sandefur got doxed. And I'm seeing after all that happened and other people were getting doxed, including RJ, he started calming down. He started flipping around. And then I saw you put your hands on your face, like you were like, this is not what the audience wants to see, right? And then what you did, was he asked you about that Pink Panther, JD Gunnar bumper, right? Right? And he kept talking, right? And you're like, damn, this is boring as hell. He's not attacking Eli. My audience is getting bored. So then you play the bumper, right? And then you cut him off. Oh, one more thing I'm going to call you out on, JB. So you were illegally simulcasting the Corey Feldman documentary yesterday or 2 days ago. There's one channel out there that got a copy of it. It's a poor copy. I briefly looked at it. It basically is off sync. The audio works, but the video is off sync. So what JD Gunnar did was he downloaded it, right? And he was playing it through his broadcast software, through his XSplit broadcast software on a live stream, right? And he had the Dramasphere ladies, they were all commenting, right? And he knew that people would try to flag him and that it probably wouldn't get taken down. So this is how nuts this guy is. This is how much of a deep manipulator this guy is. What he did was he downloaded the video, put it in a video editor program, played the majority of the film, and then cut out the last few minutes and then put in a part that said, this video has been removed for violating blah, 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 right? What he was trying to do was get people like myself and other people to think he was taken down for copyright, when in essence he wasn't. Because what ended up happening was he went in the chat and he said, oh, well, that's all right. It got taken down. That's all right. We got through the majority of the movie anyway, right? Right? So I was talking with some people behind the scenes that saw that happen as well. And what happened? I refreshed like 2 minutes later, and it said, this video has been removed by the user. Nice try, JB. JB, you will never, ever fool me, and I will never allow you to fool anyone else and manipulate people ever again. I am watching you like a hawk. Like Ronaldo says, I am onto you. I am watching your every move. And as a matter of fact, I am legally allowed to watch your every move. And you know why. I'm not going to get into it, but I am not stalking you or harassing you. I am legally allowed to watch your every move. And I am watching every move. And you will never, ever fool anyone with any of your shenanigans on YouTube ever again. Ever. You were trying to get people to think that you were taken down for copyright, including me, because you wanted me to go public and gloat. JD Gunnar's Red Pill Mindframe channel was taken down for copyright for playing the Corey Feldman drama, when in essence, you put that part there through a video editing program to make it appear that way, and then you deleted the stream before you could get taken down for copyright. You don't fool me. I own you, JD Gunnar. I own you. I always have and I always will. And it's only the beginning. I own you legally. And that's that. I think I've said enough. It's time for me to go. For now. Not like Ronaldo says permanently, or JB that copies it all. Eli, it's time for you. Hey, Eli, it's time for you. Time for you to go. Time for you to go. You know what, Trim? You come in and you say, you are so mentally ill. You just need to go permanently. Really? You want to come with me, bro? Do you? Well, come on, let's go, my little darling. Anyway. Well, I love you so, girl, and I'll never let you go. Darling, I'm a native soul. Oh, pretty baby, I love you so well. Never mind. It's time for me to go. Ronaldo, dude, you're so obvious with your socks. And by the way, Ronaldo Trim Hits, aka Dr. Robert, we know your hashtag Shanktar Doxer sock account is you. Hashtag Shanktar Doxer. It's pretty. I have to admit, I really have to admit, it's pretty funny, dude. It's a pretty funny sock. But we know it's you, dude. We know it's you. Anyway. All right, folks. We're going to leave 36 people in the box. It is 6:05 a.m. Eastern, 3:05 a.m. Pacific. I got to get out of here. I said what I had to say. I'm back. I'm going to do 1 or 2 shows tomorrow, later today. I'm going to do at least an in-studio stream at night. But possibly even do a walking stream tomorrow as well. Maybe I'll do a walking stream, midday, and then do like around 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Eastern, and then maybe do a stream from the studio, at around 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific for a few hours. But we'll see how it goes. You'll get at least 1 stream from me later today, folks. All right? All right, folks. If you're watching this on the replay, please don't be afraid to leave your comments. I will respond to all the comments. I want to hear your feedback. Folks, please protect yourselves. Protect yourselves. you do not want to get involved in this. You have no idea what I've been through. I don't want you to go through it. I don't want you to be the next victim. My best advice to you folks, and look, I can't tell you what to do. My best advice is to stay away from JD Gunnar, his channels, and any channels he's associated with. But it's up to you. If you're going to go there and you're going to chat, protect yourself. Go in there on a different account. Create a different account. Do not use your real name. Do not use your picture. Use a VPN and protect yourself. And be careful if you donate, because even if you donate through Super Chat, there are ways people can find out who you are. That's all I'm going to say. Have yourselves a good one. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Bye.